Hello there, everybody, to what is probably the most thrilling video you will ever see on God's green earth, and that is an AI dungeon. We are gonna go through this dungeon. It's gonna be exciting. You're gonna freak out. There's gonna be laughs. There's gonna be cries. There might just be cries, but regardless, it's gonna allow me to fill some of my time. So let's begin here. Pick a setting. I think we all know we gotta do fantasy. For one, it's at the start. Two, I like fantasy. Select a character. Ooh, peasant, wizard, rogue. Okay, I'm torn between wizard and rogue. I'm gonna start with a wizard. I'm not sure how this will go, but you know, I like wizards in games. I pyromancers. I tend to be a pyromancer in games if they allow me. I'm not sure what that says about me, but you know. Enter my character's name. Okay. Will I go by a great and stupendous name known across the lands, or will I go with a silly name? And I think we both know my name is gonna be Jimmy. Just Jimmy. That's it. Generating story. So I've not done this before. I saw about 30 seconds of it, and that was it. Oh, I am Jimmy. Thank you. A wizard living in the kingdom of Larion. You have a staff and a spellbook. I would hope so. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. I wasn't aware I was looking for a ruin, but I am Jimmy the wizard. You look around and see that it's completely destroyed. I mean, it is a ruin. I mean, kind of comes with the title, but you know, let's move on. The only thing left is a few charred bones and broken weapons lying on the ground. You walk over to them and pick up one of the swords, which still has its hilt intact. Alright, so I don't know what I need the sword for. Let's start with simple stuff. Look around. Oh, okay, I thought I broke it already. The ruins are very large, but there isn't much there. There are no signs of life or even any footprints leading away from this place. You can't imagine what happened here, because if someone was trapped here, then they would be dead by now. Okay. Look for treasure. I may not be a rogue, but I am still Jimmy, and Jimmy, as we all know, loves treasure. You walk towards the skeleton with the sword. It seems like he might know something about where you should go next. You decide to... Okay, apparently the skeleton's alive. I thought it was like a dead skeleton. I was misunderstood. He leads you through a series of rooms filled with books and scrolls. Examine the scrolls. I need to know the content. I am a mage, after all, a wizard, if you will. I need to know the exact contents of these scrolls. Are they useful? Are they one-time use? Do they disappear on use? Can they sell? Open one of the scrolls and read. This is an ancient book written in a language you do not understand. It contains many strange symbols and diagrams. I believe it could lead to the location of a lost artifact. Alright, I like this. I like artifacts. You know, I have a few in my room right now. Okay, this tissue box for one. So, I believe a lot. So, I want to ask the skeleton something. Like, I need to get more details on this. He led me here. I'm assuming the skeleton's still here. I think it's implied in this AI generated adventure. Ask the skeleton where, I don't know, is asking where, I need to keep this simple. Ask skeleton a question. How about ask the skeleton a question? Not sure if this will work, but we're gonna try. Ask the skeleton a question. Maybe I should have put the question in there. What's this, you say? It's a map of the entire world. A map? Where did you get it? I'm not sure, honestly. I guess the skeleton's gone. And the ancient book written in... Maybe the map was in the book. Let's assume this map was in the ancient book, and it's an ancient map in the ancient book. Where did I get the map? Okay, I mean, I still want to look for the artifact. Search for artifact. We need to go back on that. I don't know, it might be too late, but I need to know what this artifact is, okay? No, search for the artifact. You quickly search the map. Okay, I'll search the map instead. That's fine. Jimmy, you know, he's not very decisive. I search the map and find a small object stand on top of the mount. You take it out and inspect it. Excuse me? But isn't the object on the map? Did I just, like, put my hand in the map and get the stuff from the mountain? I'm pretty good at, like, teleportals, I guess. It looks like a stone orb with several holes drilled in it. The inside is covered in runes and symbols. You don't quite understand all the... Wait a second, runes and symbols? Strange symbols and diagrams. Okay, not the exact same thing as the ancient book. Lots of symbols going on in this cave. Okay, several holes drilled into it. It's covered in runes and symbols. You don't quite understand. Let's see. Examine the runes closely. You've studied in Wizard College for a reason, Jimmy. I need you to decipher. Yes, study the runes and try to make sense of them. There are different kinds of symbols. One kind that represents numbers, another that represents letters. Numbers seem to represent places, while letters represent things. For example, the word valley means place. Okay. We're at a puzzle here. I'm terrible at puzzles. As such, let's see if we can use our wizard powers. Look for the valley. Even though it's just an example, I think. We're going to see if we can find this valley that may or may not exist. You slowly scan the runes again and again, meaning to recognize more of them. Okay, sure. They're numbers, but they also represent words. Okay, one of the symbols looks like a circle with a line through it. This doesn't really help me here. Look for the skeleton. Where is my... I need to know. I need help. I didn't study for this. Come on, Skella, bro. Look at the first rune. No. Wait, didn't we already look at the first rune? It looks like a star with 4 lines through it. I can't decipher these lines. Exit the ruins. Leave the ruins. I want no part of this map anymore. We're leaving. Turn around and head back to the ruins. Okay, that worked. As soon as you enter, exit, I think you mean. Oh, I see a group of skeletons standing near some broken down statues. One of them points a finger. He says, "Go, go." My Elgod's his friends. Go where? To the valley? I think they want to tell me to go to the valley, but go where the skeleton points? Go to where the skeleton points? I believe them. I'm friends with the skeletons. I'm a mage after all. I don't know what that means. You ignore these skeletons? No, I'm going to where they point. I'm paying attention to them. I guess I should have asked them a question or something. And I'm walking toward... Wait, how do you ignore and walk toward... Whatever. When you reach him, he gives you a smile and beckons you over to him. He tells you to follow him, then turns around and walks up into a room full of doors. You follow after him. Exactly. Okay, this is good. I should have read it first. Alright. Okay, I'm following after him. Ask the skeleton how it is doing. I want to ask him a question. Make conversation with the skeleton. We need to make small talk while we're following him. The skeleton smiles at you. Ask him to hear about its life. I'm just glad I found something useful, you reply. You listen intently. The skeleton explains everything that happened since it was born. Oh, snap! We're making friends here with skeletons. I've always wanted to do that in my life. It's far more accomplished than anything I've done currently. Okay. Alright, Mr. Skeleton. Let's see. Ask if he wants to be alive again. This is probably too complex of a question for the dungeon. I mean the skeleton, but we're gonna go for it. We need to see if the skeleton could... If we can go down this plot point. If I could live forever, would I? Yes. We all wish we were immortal. Then why do you not wish to die? Because death is a part of our existence. It's inevitable. You nod your head in agreement and continue listening to the skeleton. We're getting into some deep conversation here. It's not necessarily what I asked. But it's close. Continue listening to the skeleton. Are we ever going to actually get to our destination? I'm following the skeletons. Multiple, aren't I? Yeah, a group of skeletons. But then it says, I don't know where the other skeletons went. I'm only following one. The others they're probably pranking me. Let's be honest here. Ask the skeleton where we're going. Because we're going somewhere. And I'm very curious as to where. I'm going to call this skeleton Winston, by the way. It seems reasonable. The valley! I knew it. We're going to the Valley of Death. What does that mean? It means there's a place called the Valley of Death where people die and go meet their ghosts. If you die here, you'll meet your ghost. You died, game over. I have several questions. He says we're going to the Valley of Death. But I guess we're here. Alright, well, that guy's a jerk. He betrayed me. I was right. I said they were playing a prank. That was a prank, alright. Not necessarily what I had in mind. That was extremely rude.